Hey Wargamers, welcome back to the channel, Death from Above Wargaming. I'm Aaron.
I'm Tom.
And we are back with night 3 of our narrative campaign. Our introductory narrative campaign.
Some would say the big night.
The big night, it's true. So Tom and I each coming into tonight with a major victory. The 9th Crucis Lancers scoring a critical win in game 1, and Tom just decimating and
Didn't see it coming.
Didn't see it coming.
I was hiding behind those buildings.
I know. That was a trap. It was a trap. But you wrecked on my command lance. So here's where the story lies.
That was a good fight.
The command lance, right, who was diverted to support in that city massacre while you were attacking insurgents, or innocent civilians as we call them.
Right.
They diverted, but they were on their way basically to your LZ, to your drop site, right?
Right.
And the medium lance,
With a broom. Had a broom.
The Fury of David was also moving in. They were going to converge and attack your drop site. But you successfully diverted my assault lance. So I had two choices. The Crucis Lancers could wait and regroup, or they could strike now before you had a chance to regroup yourself. So I opted to just strike now.
Yeah. And unfortunately, as a clanner, stretched myself a little thin. I only left a little bit of a light force back behind to protect my landing zone, not thinking anything could go wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'm obviously just going to steamroll through the Crucis Lancers. But so I'm a little bit on the back foot, but I'm pretty... The guys I left back are pretty crafty. I have some ideas about how to stay alive.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, I feel like I'm on the back foot. I feel like I'm on the back foot because I only have 6 units against your 5. Like normally, I feel like I should outnumber you more. I did get some upgrade points to throw at this medium lance, so
I think there's a big... Light mechs in general are so fragile. It's like that's the whole thing. So the numbers game, like medium to heavy, I think is a little bit closer, and I think even the battle values show that.
It does seem to be like right when you get the heavy to assault, it's even less of a difference.
Heavy mechs can crush stuff. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Right. But I do agree they're especially like those 20, 30 tonners, they can be pretty fragile. But we'll see.
It's so fast.
Speaking of forces, so you have a light star.
I do.
And I have a medium lance with some vehicle support. So why don't we take a look at the forces, and then we'll be right back. Exciting.
So what are the tanks? What are the Bulldogs? What do they got?
So the Bulldogs is standard, nothing fancy. Large laser, SRM4. Actually, they have 2 SRM4s. And 13 LRM20s and an Arrow 4 system.
Makes sense.
Everything except for the long range missiles. Yeah, I mean they're
indirect fire. Indirect fire.
That would be awesome. They make a regulator hover tank that has an Arrow 4 system on it, and I can't imagine just like zipping them around the board and just like have like a spotter and just rain death. Anyway, I digress. These do not have that. These are just pretty standard, but we're gonna see. So tonight we have a supply chain mission. This is one of Tom and I's favorites. That's where you have 6 objectives. They're sort of banded, and we have to control in numerical sequence. So you have a little bit of an advantage in the sense that your mechs are a lot faster, and you might be able to get up early on points. But then again, lots of terrain, lots of crazy stuff going on here. So we'll see. A couple of quick things. Number 1, guys, subscribe. Like the video. Leave us a comment at the end or during.
Yeah, like live blog it as you're watching the video.
With timestamps.
Every thought that you have.
Every thought that you have.
Don't do that.
So that's one thing. Second thing is Aries Games and Minis, guys. So many of you are like, where do I get these? I saw an Urban Mech for $300 on eBay. Well, you can get them over at Aries Games and Minis. Maybe not Urban Mechs, but the boxes.
Are people flipping them?
The people are still flipping.
I got 13 Urban Mechs.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, because I was gonna definitely trade with you.
I would not.
I almost bought a whole bunch of them, but then I was like, what am I gonna do with them? But I should have. In retrospect, it was a dumb idea. So that's that. Go over to Aries Games and Minis. Got dice, books, game aids, everything you need, paints, right? Everything you need basically for your Battletech hobby. And then lastly, I want to put a shout out one more for Alarm Resistant. He's the guy that painted the 9th Crucis Lancers. You can check him out on Facebook, on Instagram, over at Fiverr if you want to try to get a commission. But yeah, Alarm Resistant. He's a good dude. So that said, any closing thoughts before we get ready to rumble here, Tom?
This can go very poorly for me, or it could be fun.
We'll see.
I
see what happens.
Praying to the dice gods.
Yeah, that's going to come down to it.
If I can get some good rolls, this is like a mission where I really need to get initiative rolls. Like
it's gonna be big.
My whole plan relies on me getting good initiative rolls.
If I can
get a bad plan, it's probably a bad plan.
If I can get that Crusader, right, Apex, Lieutenant Lucy Townsend, she's a legend now, Tom, in the 9th Crucis Lancers, upgraded with all sorts of great things. If I can get those Artemis 15s to land on those light mechs, it's going to be bad news. It's going to be bad news.
Okay.
All right, well, guys, stay tuned. The action is coming your way.
Resistance Command to Fury of David, come in. Apex, do you copy?
Apex here.
Caldwell's entire lance was caught in an ambush. Nothing left of him. There's a full assault star converging on your location. You're gonna need to hit the LZ hard. I've got no more mechs in the field. Repeat, there are no more friendly mechs in the field. Your only hope.
Base. Understood. All units, line abreast.
Contact. Multiple light mechs dead ahead.
Watcher 6.
Let's make these bastards bleed.
All right, here we are on the battlefield of David, round 3. Novacat against the Crucis Lancers. I'll be deploying on that side there. Tom will be deploying on this side here. There's no special shenanigans this mission.
Who's dropship? my dropship.
Fire mode, so he almost fits inside of it.
Actually, he does. He looks real nice next to it.
As you guys saw, lots of fantastic Wave 2 models here to show off some new clan ones that you have not seen before. So really excited to get those on the table, finally painted by Tom. But basically we've got, you know, objectives here and objectives there. If you control them in numerical sequence, they are all numbered. So for example, this one's got a 5. Which one is this one? This is 6, 2, 4, and I've got the odd ones on my side, 5, 3, and 1. So this is going to be interesting. Remember, 6 and 1 wrap around, but you know, Tom deploying them, trying to keep them apart so there aren't any real kill boxes. What do you think, Tom?
I had at first deployed the 6 up here, and I was like, that's a nightmare scenario.
It's a nightmare
like
scenario.
Both in the opening. Yeah, it's, you know, I was hoping for more trees, but this is good.
Tom did ask me, he got to sort of pick the map design since he was a defender, and he said, I want lots of woods.
Yeah.
And a dropship. And I was like, all right, I'll do my best. Yeah. Tom, I don't have any more trees. If we need more trees, we're going to buy some and do arts and crafts.
Just go rip them up from the ground.
Just like, just put branches
just like piles of branches.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, very, very realistic.
It's good. I want to see how the dice are feeling. That's all I got.
All right, guys, we'll stick around. We'll be right back after turn 1 movement. All right, after turn 1 movement, everybody is on the board and ready for action. So let's talk about what you did. You lost initiative as a defender automatically on turn 1. But let's talk about you first, and then we can talk about me.
I ran on the board.
See, that's deceitful, because I see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
I see what you're doing, because we've got 5 here and 4 there. It's very clever, Tom.
That's not what I'm doing.
It's not at all what I'm doing.
Maybe that's what I'm doing.
All right.
I'll talk about it after it works. Or when I get blown out of the water.
One of the two.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just kidding. Here, hold on. I'll other thing.
For real now, bro.
Just so you're like, why is the fire moth like in the middle of the woods? So, just figuring out their speeds, I can get him into base contact next turn because he moves 14 in the open.
The Black Lantern moves 14?
Dude, it's crazy. He moves 20, so his movement speed through the woods is going to be, he'll get there in 2 turns, I'll get there in 2 turns, and I'll have this one, and then I will fall back. I'm going to grab those points and then run away like a baby.
All right, so for the audience at home, you've got
Black
Lantern at the front.
This guy.
And then Arctic Cheetah.
Yep.
Battle Cobra.
Kid
Fox.
Fire Moth.
Got it.
So that's sort of my opening strategy, just to put you on the back foot, try to get some points real quick, and then I can sort of play a slower game and not get blown up like I did the first game.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll see.
Who's that guy? I don't know. Oh, it's from Kid and Play, right? From House Party. He's that GIF.
Yeah. I don't know. If you get the reference, immediately post and comment,
you know what I'm talking about,
and subscribe.
Right? Yeah.
So anyway, this is Apex here in her Crusader. She is coming in from this flank. I just want to get some open lanes of fire with those Artemis guided 15s. My Bulldog's rumbling through the trees. I may break one off to that flank. This one's going to probably move in this general direction. This Centurion, the D3D, this thing moves extremely fast. 12 inches sprinting, so just blasting him through the woods. And these 2 guys are my jumping jacks. I jumped them, try to jump them again. Probably by turn 3 I'll get them out of the woods. The wood line does go to the edge of the board about here, so I'm going to try to get them
Same
out.
on all these woods, right?
Yeah, they all go right to the edge, exactly.
Is this woods here, by the way?
That is not. Those are just like decorative trees, Tom.
They got burned by my...
Exactly, the wreckage of your descent from your dropship. Now these 2 they're going to jump, and then I don't know. We'll have some options. I mean, the Valkyrie doesn't have a lot, but the Wolverine kind of could be tough to tangle with. So we will see. No shooting obviously this turn, so turn 2 is coming right up. So guys, stick around. All right, it is turn 2. Some shooting is about to begin. Tom, this mission and terrain favoring you, no doubt. I mean, these mechs are so blazing fast. We'll see. I mean, you're going to jump out to an early lead, but will it last? Yeah, that's the question. So, I lost initiative by 1. This was heartbreaking. I'll talk about what I did real quick, and then you can regale us, Tom, with your tales of movement. So the Crusader moved out. I was trying to just get around that forest, no avail. The Centurion here, same thing. I walked out of the woods. He was hoping to get some shots, but has nothing. I split my Bulldogs. I think this one's going to go to cover that objective. This one's going to go here. But I'm wondering, honestly, if I should just push them and get them in the fight and play aggressively at this point. These guys were able to jump out of the woods. They will have some shots on that Kit Fox. They're going to need 10s, ERPPC and LRM-15, respectively. Tom, what about you? What do you have for movement?
I completed my game plan. I got the Fire Moth in base to base. I got the what's his name? The Black Lantern, right?
Yeah.
I got him to
Speedy Gonzalez.
number 5.
Captain Gonzalez.
Yeah. And then the rest of them, I had to figure out what I was gonna do. Like the Arctic Cheetah, I wanted to get him behind the tree line here because he was sort of right about here or so.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to keep, basically there's like a kind of a triangle here where they're a little bit safe. And then same thing, and then I moved the, what's his name, the Kid Fox H away and behind the tree. So again, so I shifted him over here from here so that the only firing thing we had was between these 4 mechs.
Yeah. Well, brilliant maneuvering using the clan speed. That's why the mechs are so expensive, right? I mean, the speed is useful, but to your point, like, is it that useful?
Yeah, I mean, those jump jets are just as useful, you know.
Watch me get critical head kills.
Right.
Are we ready? We're warming up the dice. All right, we will be right back with some shooting. All right, so we're gonna start with the Valkyrie, the little guy here. He's going to be firing in at that Kit Fox, Tom. So we did the math. I'm going to need 10s, courtesy of the jump penalty. So there's a +2 penalty when you opt to jump. And this is 3 plus M1. I need 10s. Don't get it. And the Wolverine is an ERPPC. Same deal. I need 10s.
Reroll.
Are you really going to edge it?
Yeah, both. Reroll both.
Will it be?
A PPC does what? 5 damage?
Well, no, Tom. I'm not a clanner. My PPCs only do 4.
Still, reroll.
Tom edging early here with the Kit Fox, guys. Can I get it again?
No way.
Oh
Yes!
no! Wait a minute. Should I edge it? No, I'm not gonna.
Can't edge an edge, right? Or
I can.
That's
edge.
a 40k thing. Yeah.
I can't like cancel your edge, but I can certainly edge that and re-roll if I wanted to. So Tom, we're gonna go over to your side. You have a couple shots to make.
I keep seeing the fight for one more turn.
Keep seeing the fight for one more turn. I think it was a wise use of edge because it's a Kit Fox.
Yeah.
If I look at it funny, it dies.
I mean, no joke. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Nova Cats are up. I'm going to start off with the Battle Cobra, who has the easier shot to make. So he only needs 8s because he's got Clan Pulse.
Freaking Pulse. Bullsh.
Okay. Doesn't get it, though. Probably going to let that one go. Probably going to let that go.
And you're shooting, remind me, who are you shooting?
The
little guy or the big guy?
The little guy.
The Valkyrie. Okay.
The Valkyrie.
Okay.
On an 8, I feel like I should edge that.
This is turn 2, Tom.
I know, but it's spend it early, spend it often. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend it. And I get it. I get the 8. There you go.
Shoot,
so you take 7 damage.
Do I want to edge this? I mean, the thing is, if you like hit my torso, it's really bad. But if you hit an arm, like, I don't care. All right, I'll let it ride. Let's see what happens.
Location.
This is twin large pulse.
7.
Is it really?
It's a 7.
All right, I'll have to edge it.
Both?
What did we get here?
A 5 and a 2.
Hang on, I'm doing my math, Tom.
Do your math. I think we said before to keep the high number, right? Because it's harder.
It depends, right? So if you have a 2, you can get a torso on a 4, 5, or 6, which is 50%.
Right.
So I don't want the 2 to stay. But if you get the 5,
I need a 1, 2, or 3. Right?
1, 2, or 3, it's 50% either way, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Independent probability.
Right.
So
you never roll that many one.
Yeah, I think it used to be you got a 7, right? Yeah, I gotta make you reroll both.
Both? Okay.
Come on, 5. 4. Ooh, right arm.
Weapon destroyed.
Blew off a laser, which was hooked up to a targeting computer. But I will happily remove that arm. So the Valkyrie living to fight another day, Tom.
Okay.
I mean, this is do or die.
The
Nova Cats have a lot of honor at stake.
Yeah. So last up for me is the Kid Fox. So I've got, this is out of 10.
This is Gauss, right?
No clan pulse. That is right. So 10s, here we come. I get a 10. So this is a 5 damage group.
Jeez.
To the 4. So that goes to the center torso.
Goes to the torso, but I have enough armor to eat the Gauss slug. I will need to make a piloting check. You done shooting, right?
All done, yep.
Alright, so I'll just come over here to your dice tray. I didn't take 14, I just took 7. Oh my god, mech falls down. Mech falls down, Tom.
Wow. And no edge, because we
got no edge.
We blew ourselves out with edge.
So I need to make another one to make sure the pilot doesn't take damage. Alright, so good there. So the mech will take 1 point of damage. You get to roll location on that.
To the 10.
Alright, so that's left arm. Okay. So nothing crucial, still no internal, but that mech is jacked up. Things like jumping through the woods. Look at me! You guys like, Alright, so Valkyrie goes down. Thankfully, no damage to the pilot. Thankfully, the mech is still alive. But I did force you to use 2 points of edge, so I'll take that as a moral victory. But Clan Nova Cat
goes
goes
up.
up.
Smaller mechs too, right?
1 point, that's true. It is a 30-ton. It's a light. It's a little guy. It's a little guy hanging out with some meaty mediums. You go up 1-0, Tom.
Well, I have 5, 6.
Oh no, you have 4, 5, and 6. You go up 2 points.
Yeah,
that's dirty. That was unfair.
It's pretty unfair.
I feel like your mech should move slower. But we'll see. Now you're in my domain, so we'll see if I can do some damage in the coming turns. But that's it. Turn 3. You ready, man?
No, I'm not. This was my only thing that I've planned out, and now I have no idea what the heck to do. So we're gonna see. So now I can't score that again, do I? Or I score it every turn? No, you can score it every turn. So if I just hang out here, I can just keep.
You can just hang out there. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to peel you off, but we'll see what happens. So, all right. And if you get, so what do you have? You have 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to get 3 to get. You have to get either one of these to get like a mega chain.
Right. And my 2 doesn't do me anything. Yeah.
No, not at this point. So, all right. Well, speed paying off early. You ready for turn 3? Here we go, guys. Don't go away. Lameness continues. Clan
hijinks.
Yeah, right. Clan's just like hiding from the inner sphere. It's all right. We're laughing about it.
To spring a trap.
We're making memes about it already. So let me tell you what I did. I lost initiative again. Tom, you prayed to the dice gods. It worked.
I sacrificed something.
Something. One of your Turkina. You just like smashed it to pieces.
I'm like missing some fingers. That's cool.
All right, so the bulldog's rumbling up. They're now at the edge of the forest, although the issue is I still can't see anything. Tom keeps moving his units deeper into the woods. I sprinted her up on the hill. I'm going to try to maybe, once I get up and over the trees, like that will be useful. The Wolverine moved up. The Valkyrie wasn't able to do much because he had to spend MP to stand. And then the Centurion maneuvering out, getting shots on the Kid Fox. So it looks like the Centurion and the Valkyrie will be firing at the Kid Fox. The Wolverine's probably going to be torso twisting and firing its arm weapon at that the Black Lantern. And I think that's all I've got. What about you?
Yeah, so like you were saying, I'm playing some hijinks here, trying to stay alive a little bit longer. So I pulled the Kid Fox back around because you were moving up. So now I'm out of range. because he had to stand up. So you only have one mech on that side that can fire, but that also opened him up to probably more fire, which is a bad thing. I should have stayed, whatever. But then the Battle Cobra again moved back to stay out of range, keep him in extreme, because my extreme and my long are not much different. Kid Fox trying to stay...
Fire Moth.
Sorry, Fire Moth trying
All
to
those
stay
lights look
in
alike.
cover, I know. And then lastly, this is where most of the action happened, again, because I know you were... he moved after, I think so. I was trying to make sure that...
Yeah, the Centurion moved late.
I blocked as much as I could. So he's just trying to contest and not get fired at, so he stayed within 3 inches in, because he's very light. But my my Black Lantern, a little bit beefier, has a lot of weapons, so and a lot of speed too. So I brought him around, shielded him again from everything except for the one mech that we're gonna fire at. And I got in his rear arc, so he can only shoot with like one of his weapons or whatever. So
Yeah.
or his arm weapon. So we'll see. Hopefully that was like not a dumb idea, but I have that's probably my best armored mech. So it's a good matchup as much as I can get.
Yeah,
That's
I don't feel great about the super dense forest and the speed differential between our two lances. I think on any other map, even like an urban map, like you can find lanes of fire, but I have like you're so constrained.
Yeah, but you know you got jump jets over here. You know now that we're like in range, I think
we'll see.
But again, it's the initiative game a little bit.
It's going to be a little bit of that. All right, so I'm just going to get into shooting, and I'm going to start with the Valkyrie here. Now, normally we would do like my 3s, and then your 3s, my 4s, your 4s, but I only have 1 4. I know where he's shooting.
Yeah, I have 3 mechs that can shoot, I think.
Yeah, so unless something happens, I think I'm just going to do my whole side here first. But I'm going to start with the. Actually, I'm going to start with the Wolverine. He's my 3. And he's going to torso twist. Now, in Destiny, similar to Total War, you can... Total Warfare, I should say. You can torso twist and shoot your arm weapons in your rear arc. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fire that PPC, which is conveniently on that right arm. And also an ER medium laser, also mounted on the right arm at that Black Lantern. So he's skill 2. Your TMM 3, that's 5. We have 2 additional for the woods between us. So there's 2 inches of woods between us. So that puts me at a 7. And then my medium range on the PPC is 0, and on the laser is 2. So I'm going to need 7s and 9s.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. We're going to start with the 7 on the PPC. I got it.
Okay.
And that is going to hit the 10. That's the left arm.
And that does what?
It does 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the laser misses.
Okay.
Alright, not ideal. The Valkyrie is going to fire across at that Kid Fox. So I'm skill 2. You have a TMM of 2. You have cover. That's a 5 to start. And we're at extreme range. Is that correct, Tom?
That's right, yeah.
So I'm going to need a 9, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go. I need a 9.
Better than it was.
I mean, I'm like dying here. All right, so the Centurion is going to go across at the Kid Fox.
Yeah, no cover.
Also extreme range. There's no cover from the Centurion's angle. So I have a LRM-10 and I have a light Gauss rifle. They're going to need 8s to hit here. So we're going to start with that LRM.
Ooh.
All right, let's get it. I'm going to do an M dice. Nothing. So location, this is just going to be 2 points to the left, the right leg on the Kid Fox.
Okay.
Light Gauss is up next. Need an 8. Oh my god, it's killing me. Alright, so I'm done shooting. I'm going to be down 4-0 in objective points at the end of this turn. And there's like nothing I can do. I'm like super frustrated. I'm super frustrated at the way I deployed my 3 objectives. I was saying to Tom.
Hey, did we talk about that off camera? Yeah.
We talked about off camera. I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I think I was trying to bait you forward, but not realizing how just stupid fast the Black Lantern is. And
well,
just to say for a moment, like people who are like, why do you play 1-to-1 in Alpha Strike? Because that's why. because this thing would move 28 inches in Alpha Strike 2
across
one.
the
Like,
yeah,
I mean, I don't even
ridiculous.
understand how big of a table you need to play that.
Yeah.
So
this allows you to use that speed differential on a normal size
on
table.
a normal size map, and it's meaningful. So we'll have to get over to your shooting. I hope you miss everything with your Black Lantern. I mean, your guys are crappier gunners.
It's true. He's a 2.
Oh, he's your he got upgraded, so he's pretty good. But you know, we'll see.
Shooting through woods, there's a lot going on.
You probably have 42 pulse lasers, right? Does he have pulse lasers?
He doesn't actually have that much. He's got LRM-10, large laser, ER, medium, SRM-6. Not much. So you can survive it.
I could survive it, Tom.
Even if I hit with everything.
All right. Well, here we go.
I'm going to start with the Black Lantern. We're at medium range. It's basically a base 4 to hit because there's 2 inches of intervening woods.
Yep.
He's at a 2. Gunnery 2, so it's a 6. Okay. So my first shot is my ER large laser at a +0, so I need 6s.
All right.
I get it. ER large laser will do 4 damage to the 5. Not what I wanted. So that's the right leg.
All right, got it.
Okay, moving on to the ER medium lasers. That'll be at a +2, so I'll need 8s.
Okay.
I get it. This is going to be a grouping of 5.
5 damage. Oh,
5 damage to the torso.
All right.
7. Okay. And next up is the LRM-10. That's at a +0 as well. So I need a 6. And I get it. And that has an M1. I don't have an M dice on me.
Yeah, the yellow one's what I typically use.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Sorry, let's see it there. 4, I get it.
Is it Artemis?
No, it's not.
Then you don't get it.
Then I don't get it. So it's just a grouping of 2.
Just a grouping of 2.
Okay.
Oh boy. Alright, so it's a floating critical.
Floating critical.
Roll location.
To the 9.
Left leg.
Ooh.
Just what I need, a motive critical. Alright, so it takes 2 points, and then you have to confirm the crit, so 2d6. Yeah, 8 or better.
Got an 8.
Hang on.
Okay. Oh, you're going to make me reroll? Do you have edge?
I am. I'm going to make you reroll the 6. I can't take a motive critical this early.
And I need the 6 to get it, right?
The 6.
Oh. Not going to happen.
So no motive critical. I take 2 points.
I'm going to edge that.
Are you?
No.
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, you did say you can edge an edge, right?
Yeah, but the 2 stands at this point. Oh no, I guess you can. You could. You could edge. Yeah, you can edge it. Sure. Yeah.
I feel like I need this crit. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
This is the cheesiest game.
I need to sacrifice something to the dice gods.
Oh, I got a 7. Oh, so close.
I like that.
Nice job. Nice play on that.
I like that. All right, so the Black Lantern.
I got one more.
Yeah.
I got an SRM-6 to shoot at you.
I hate this mech so much. The model's great though, by the way.
Yeah, I really like that model.
Where's my hammer?
Okay. So this one I need an 8 as well. And I do not get it, so nothing to worry about there.
4, 9, 10, 11. All right, so I'm going to need to make a piloting check. I marked them. We'll get them later.
Yeah. So next up I have the Kit Fox.
Okay.
He's going to fire at him as well. So he's just got the Gauss at extreme, so it's a +4. So that's 7, 8, 9.
Does he have unabated line of sight, Tom, from the dropship? Because remember, he was up on the rocks.
Yeah, he should, right?
Okay.
From his cockpit.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't drive Kit Foxes, Tom.
But it's still a hard shot. I think it's 9s, if I'm right.
That sounds about right.
It's
definitely not a 6. Might have been an 8, but
yeah,
it's not a 6.
Okay, so he's out, and then the Battle Cobra's up, and
he needs ones to hit the
he's
large
at a
pulse
+2.
lasers.
Yeah, so he's gunnery 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He needs 7s.
Dude, pulse lasers. I'm telling you, Battle Cobra, guys.
And he gets it. Gets it.
Battle Cobra, best mech.
And that's to the 9.
Oh my god,
okay.
Dude, that's that freaking leg again.
Yeah, so 5 damage.
7, isn't it?
No, 7. I'm sorry, 7. Yeah.
All right, so left leg is stripped. No internal though. Wolverine's got some beefy quads.
See if I would have gotten that crit.
Never skips leg day. There's our leg day. Our requisite leg day joke.
Man.
So 5, 9, 10, 11. I've taken 18, so I need to make a. Are you done shooting?
Yeah, that's all I had.
All right, so I need to make a piloting check. +2, so I need a 6 or better. I'll just roll it here for you. Got it.
Wow.
All right, so the Wolverine stays standing, Tom. Wolverine stays standing.
Not what I
Ogre
wanted.
is the pilot's call sign.
Not what I
reason.
wanted to have happen. Good use of edge.
Yeah, I mean, I can't take that motive critical. So what we're going to do, I guess, is just move into turn 4. I have nothing else to say on this turn. Here we are. It is, what is it, turn 4, Tom?
Turn 4.
Turn 4, that's it. So Tom and I rolled for initiative and
Tied at 11.
tied at 11.
Both rolled 11.
Both rolled 11, and then he rolled a 9 and I rolled an 8. I do not have, I don't have the favor of the dice gods tonight, Tom. But I will tell you real briefly here what I did and what I plan to do and the mistakes that I've made, and I think the good things that I've done. So let's talk about the Bulldogs. So this guy's here to control number 3 here. My other one sprinted around. I'm just going to try to put pressure on this flank somehow. I don't really know. It's hard to keep pace when these mechs are like they're just flying across the board.
And they're in the 4th initiative group too.
Yeah, they're very hard to catch. This Wolverine here heroically jumped in to contest 5, so he's contesting 5, but Tom jumped off of 5. He's not even on 5 anymore.
Yeah, that was actually, okay, I'll talk later.
That was a strategic move, allegedly a strategic move here. And then my Valkyrie kind of moved here, pivoting, probably gonna engage that Kit Fox. Some of my favorite moves over here, I got the Crusader up on level 2 terrain. I mean, she can now see over all the woods, unabated line of sight. The Centurion here, hopefully he'll be a hero. Line of sight to both the Battle Cobra and that Kit Fox. So we'll see. Maybe I can knock out that Kit Fox or that Cobra, one of the two. What do you got going on?
Yeah, not a lot. I didn't have a lot of good moves. My plan was to basically, I got 4 points now, so I could kind of back off as capping, and I was going to give up 5 and try to take out some of your mechs this turn. So it worked out anyway. Like I think this is a turn where we're gonna try to fire down some people. Yeah. And so it is what it is. I'm still not super happy that the Fire Moth, he's got, not a lot of damage, but I'm keeping
armor-wise, yeah, he's so fragile.
Well, even firepower. He's only got like 2 one ticks, or I think max 2 with an M1 dice. But I think having him there where he can cap, the plan is to get him sort of there and get 1, so I don't have to worry about 5 and 4 to get my points, and force stuff back. So we'll see how that goes.
All right.
Wait, I shouldn't have said that. Can we edit that out?
We'll edit that out, and then I'll forget I heard you say it, so I don't move my Bulldogs back to objective 1. But you never know. It's always chicanerous with the Nova Cat.
Yeah.
All right. So
shooting
is up. I'm going to do a little bit of thinking, and then we'll be right back with the Crucis Lancers. All right, so this Wolverine outmaneuvered, but big guns on that arm, so torso twisting again, and I'm going to fire into the Arctic Cheetah. They're basically at point blank range, so they're going to need, because they're within 1 inch. So he's going to need 7s. That's what he's going to need. I have no edge, and the reason my target's so high is because I jumped. I had 2 to my thing here. Fudge. All right, so the laser hits.
How many points?
2 from the laser.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's going to the right arm.
Okay.
I needed it. I needed to do better than that, Tom. I just have not had any luck. So 2, she's firing over the woods into that Arctic Cheetah. So 2, 5, and then extreme range, I need 9s. I mean, I don't even want to edge it, but I'm gonna. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Game's over.
Negative kill confirmation.
I'm not saying anything.
I mean, dude, it's
I feel ya.
unreal. We've all had these games. We've all had these games. All right, Valkyrie into the Kit Fox. 2, 4, 5, 6. They're at long range. I thought I missed that. I thought I missed it, Tom. So it's 3 plus M die. So that's good. Group of 3, group of 2. Group of 3 hits the torso.
Ooh. Okay.
Group of 2 hits the head.
Okay.
So your pilot is going to need to make a consciousness check and does take 3 points of damage. So the pilot's going to automatically be wounded there and be at -2 for the rest of the game after this turn. Of course, does not kill the mech though. Again, I already know what I'm doing for shooting. We're not going to go back and forth in the initiative bracket at this point. So I am going to just shoot the Centurion, and I'm going to fire it into that Battle Cobra. So we're at long range. 2, your team member is 2. That's 4. And then what is a light Gauss and an LRM? They're both +2, so I need 6s again. It's doable. LRM 10, we'll start with that. That hits. So it is a max 4, so I'm going to get 2 groups of 2 there. First one is the torso.
Can you get 1 crit?
That's the Battle Cobra. That's fresh,
Oh.
right? Yeah.
Sorry.
And then left arm. So 2 to the torso, 2 to the left arm.
Okay.
And then I've got my light Gauss, which is going to be 3 points damage. I need a 6. I'm going to edge it. Got it. And that's going to be right leg.
And how many points is that?
3. So he's going to need to make a piloting check because he took 7 points, but this is brutal.
Okay, first up for Novacats will be that Arctic Cheetah firing into the back of the Wolverine. So firing to the back, I just get +1 damage, right?
No, you get nothing in this. There's just a rear armor block at the torso.
Which is a little bit easier to...
Exactly.
Okay, so my first shot will be 4 to hit.
All right. Did you get a 3?
I got a 3.
I can't see. I can't see!
I got a 3.
That's all right. It's only one of your 42 ER medium laser groups.
I'm going to edge that.
Yeah. Oh, he's still got edge, doesn't he?
Yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
So I just need 4s. There you go. Okay, group of 5 to the torso, to the 8.
All right, that goes internal.
Okay. Roll confirm a crit. Do not get it.
All right.
Okay.
Next group.
Next group will be another 5. This will actually be a 6 to hit. I don't get it. And I'm going to build up heat. I need a 6 again. Wow.
Did you miss?
I
Because I can't see over the
4.
dice tray.
I rolled a 4. Dude, this is not good. That means I gotta burn shots from the Black Lantern, which I was hoping not to do.
One more point of damage, he's in withdrawal.
I can't believe, man. I feel you. We're on the same page right now.
No, we're not on this. Okay. Don't try to bring yourself to my level, Tom.
Okay, I can split fire with the Black Lantern,
level
right?
Despair. You can. It's +1 for the any shot going to the secondary target.
Okay. So I'm gonna fire my main group at the Wolverine.
Just remember the LRM 10 has a minimum range penalty at point blank, I believe, right?
Nope.
It has to.
Plan.
Oh,
nope. But I'm not firing it. I guess I will. So my first shot will be the ER medium lasers.
Okay.
+0. So I need 5s.
All right. So Black Lantern into Wolverine, medium lasers, here they come.
Get it with an 8.
All right. And it's 5 damage.
5 damage to the 5.
We'll take it.
To the right leg. Okay. The next grouping and my last grouping will be the LRM 10 because I need to bleed some heat.
Okay.
The LRM 10 also +0. 6s. And I get it with a 10. So now I just have one M1 dice. With a 4, I will not know Artemis on him.
Nope.
Okay.
So it's 2 is it 2 points?
2 points. So let's hope for center torso.
It's not.
It's a 3.
Right arm, the Wolverine lives. Oh my god.
Should I build
can't.
up even more heat?
No, you declared it. You said
kidding.
it. You said it.
I don't
can't
really
change
want
it.
to. That's a bad idea. Wow.
That's redeeming. But however, don't worry. The Wolverine will certainly fall over here. Are you done shooting?
No.
Oh, you're not. Well, then
I could still shoot him too through the woods.
All right. So he's got right now. He's taken. What did he take? 17 points of damage, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry, just 10. Just taken 10 so far.
Yeah, because I missed so many shots.
No. He's taken 13. 13.
Okay. Well.
What's that LRM-10 do? 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
Taken 12.
Okay.
Taken 12. 12, folks. It's official.
Yeah, it's a max of 4.
Got it.
So, I think actually I'm going to fire both these guys into your main, because we're at long, right?
We're at long. Yep.
Okay. So I'll start with the Kid Fox.
Okay.
Kid Fox is going to fire the Gauss rifle +2.
So 7,
That's
8.
5, 8.
Yeah.
I get it. To the 5.
All right, so it's 5 points to the right leg. Got it.
Okay. A lot of armor over there. Okay, and that's all he's got. And the Battle Cobra in long also only has a grouping of 7.
Okay.
He's at a 3, so it's a 6.
See what he can do.
And he gets it. For the 7.
Shocking and amazing. Dead.
Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, pulse lasers to the head. Like
Pulse lasers to the
it's
head.
like such a Battle Cobra move. All right.
Well, that's slightly
Centurion.
that's
Centurion
redeeming.
instead.
Okay. So piloting, I think I have 2 piloting checks to make for the Kid Fox and the Battle Cobra. Actually, both of these, my bad boys here. I'll bleed the heat off.
The Black Lantern.
And you already took your piloting check?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. Do you want to roll them off camera, or do you want to do them?
No, I'll just do them real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come over to your house here. Need a 5. Okay,
Nice.
got it.
So my Kid Fox is at a -2, right? So I need a 7.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh,
Because he's took no
because he took a headshot.
So
So
that
he took-
that's going to be end of phase. It's all the
okay.
same. So That's not going to apply here.
It's just, but
quite
he still has to
yet.
take a piloting check.
He is going to have to take a piloting check. Did he take 7 points? I don't think he took 7 points of that. No, only the Battle Cobra needs the test.
So even though we got a head, because when you hit the headshot, you're like, he's gonna. Have
he
to
needs
take
a consciousness check.
Okay, and that's a piloting check, right?
No, that is got a fixed number.
Oh,
So
I'm
you'll
an
see
idiot. Yeah,
check 5+. 5 or better, and he stays awake. Otherwise,
just get it with a 6.
So bad.
Okay.
And now the Battle Cobra needs to make. I believe he's a 4 pilot, right?
He's a 4 pilot. Yeah.
Or 3-4. Yeah. Okay.
3-4.
So he needs to make a 5 or better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Gets
fine.
it. Okay.
Okay.
So we're good. On to the next turn.
Okay. So Centurion's dead. Wolverine jacked up, but not in withdrawal quite yet. It's not looking good. And you've taken no damage really to speak of. I mean, nothing that's been critical.
No. Yeah. The Kid Fox is the most damaged and scary, but
All right.
otherwise, like not too bad. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see what we can do. I don't know. We're moving into turn 5. I think this is going to be do or die. So, guys, stick around. We'll see. Can the Crucis Lancers pull it out? All right, turn 5. Here we are, Tom.
So what'd you do?
So I won initiative.
You won.
So that's a miracle.
Yeah.
Really excited the Wolverine survived. Still devastated that the Centurion took that headshot. But I can go over kind of what I did, and obviously we went back and forth. The first thing and most importantly was I spent a leadership point to have the Wolverine act last.
Yeah.
I won initiative.
Super
Even if
clutch.
you spent leadership, I would still go after you, right? Because I won initiative. I'm in that I'm at the top of the best bracket, which was I think forced your movement. Your dudes kind of scattered a little. and the Arctic cheetah, you know, just kind of, I imagine it like just crashing through the trees, trying to get away from that wolverine.
Yeah, exactly.
The wolverine firing its jump jets, trying to land a blow. I plan on just alpha striking and kicking you literally.
Do you build up heat?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I don't actually. 6 heat sinks. Oh, I will for jumping.
Oh.
I'll build up one if I alpha strike. But I'm also going to kick you. I'm going to do everything I can. I might punch you. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see.
What'd you do over here?
So the Valkyrie, you know, again, the plan with the Centurion was to pressure this backfield.
Yeah.
The Centurion was fresh, save for the leg damage, and, you know, boom, just dead. Maybe it would have had 7 damage somewhere else, but maybe you could have blown off its non-gun arm. But the Valkyrie, I sort of skittered out here, and I want to try to take that Kit Fox out, although I'll be honest, I may try to turn and put fire on the Black Lantern. One thing I need to check on is range from this guy to the Kit Fox. I think they're out of 12, but I might have line of sight here. I'll be firing through some trees, but all the big guns are on a turret, so we'll see. And then the Crusader sort of moving forward on this hill, trying to get to 4, and I'm going to lay some LRM firearm just at the, you know, the tippy point of 30 inches. So I'm going to try to put some LRMs on the Battle Cobra.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get some lucky dice rolls, but it's tough. You know, I have 3 squarely in my control here. If I can get her to 4, I can start scoring points. Then if I can put somebody on 5, I can start really racking up points. But the problem is, I kind of had you in what I considered a controlled environment. Now I don't. The Valkyrie's pretty busted up, so we'll see. What about you?
Yeah, not much to say here. I lost initiative. I tried to move the Battle Cobra out of range. Did not work because you moved after him. I brought the Kit Fox around to protect, again, from fire from that side. You know, knowing that we'd probably have to match up. Ran the Arctic cheetah. Again, just trying to kite you into the forest further with that Wolverine, away from capping 5. And then the Black Lantern came out. I split them, so he had to make a decision on which one. That leaves him open to either take out the LRM carrier or the...
it's a Bulldog, you clanner.
Sorry, Bulldog. So that's all I got going. And then, again, the Firemoth hanging out over here. Didn't
Just
even
having a
move.
picnic.
Again, not sure. He's really waiting for some backup. That's the hope.
It's
or
not coming.
For, you know, that to move around the hill, and then I'm going to go for 1, and I'm going to get 1, and then I'm going to score it with 6. So that's
all right. We'll see. But you start shooting first here.
Yep.
All right.
You ready for that?
I'm not, but why don't you roll right into it?
Sure.
Do your worst.
Okay. So Kit Fox is going to fire first. 2 groups. First group is the Clan Gauss at a 0. So 5s.
Well, wait a minute. You took the pilot hit too.
Oh, right. So
you're
7s. Okay, so 7s to hit.
A little dizzy. Doesn't
Get a 10.
matter though. You're superior genetic engineer with me, so center force is instead. It is
Enemy
destroyed. I have
mech
no edge left, so
destroyed.
Valkyrie is done.
Boom. Okay, perfect. I mean, sorry, but
It's
good
just your
for me.
night.
Yeah.
It is your night.
So that will move me now to focus on the Battletoad.
Battletoad.
Battletoad. No.
Your dude's the Battletoad. Bulldog.
Bulldog.
It's a Bulldog.
Bulldog. Bullnose shark. Okay.
Now, I believe the Bulldog's going to get cover from that Battle Cobra.
I would think so. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you look, right, I'm pretty sure it's like kind of
Like on that
Oh,
line.
look. Not really.
No?
Why don't you
Okay.
come look?
No, I believe you.
Okay.
I trust
Yeah,
you, Tom.
Unfortunately, it's on the outside
Okay.
of that, which
Fair
goes
enough.
both ways. I have 1 tick. It's +2, so I'll be a 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need
Alright.
6s, and I get it with a 9
Jeez, like unbelievable.
to the 11.
All right, so on the Bulldog, that is going to be
That is 7
a
damage.
turret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. It is destroyed.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
7. Oh, how much? You said 11 or 7?
7. Whew. I heard you. You're like 9, 10. It's dead. I was like, what's going on over there?
It's almost dead.
You want this to be over?
I just want it to be over. I hate
Did I-
games like this. Like you're like, I miss everything. You like head kill fresh max. There's nothing worse. It's nothing worse.
Do I get a motive on that? or what happens?
You will get a motive hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you will get a motive check. Any damage, 8 or better. I mean, obviously. True. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm thinking about Alpha Strike, where if you roll a 12, they're instantly immobilized. No, it's just a single motive hit.
Okay.
On this mech.
Do I roll
vehicle?
Is there a location or no?
Nope.
It's just one. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, he is a wrong guy. So basically, he's going to be gimped. So again, like all my forward mobility here is
it's really being slowed.
Just getting crushed.
But that's you're trying to come up in a drop ship.
Come up on your grill, get up in your grill, up in my drop ship.
You're rolling up on my drop ship, and you're 6'4".
My PPC out the window.
Which you have a mech where you modded it to. Was it Centurion that you have the arm out like that?
Or the older Centurion.
Yeah, it's funny.
Huh.
So last, I can't shoot, so I'm done then because.
Oh right, your Arctic Cheetah sprinted. Right, you shot your that's it. You're done.
The
Black Lantern.
The Black Lantern has line of sight to him. They're going to be shooting through an inch, right? Anything is more than 0, so it'll be a +1. Do you know what they're at? Are they at long?
Let me measure this time. Don't touch anything.
I'm not touching it. Don't worry.
They're at long range.
Okay, long range. So my Black Lantern at long will have 3 ticks, but it will build up heat. So I'm gonna do the.
You are going through about, I don't know if you want to call it. I think it's 2 inches of wood. It's like here, right? So maybe it's like an inch. We'll call it +1.
Okay, so +1. Because it goes both ways, right? You're going to shoot at me.
Yeah,
so
way. Yeah.
Okay, so +1. 2 of them. So I'm going to start with my ER large laser.
All right.
So it's a +2. So I'm at 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay.
I get it with an 8 to the 6.
All right. And how much damage you said? 5?
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, got it.
Okay. I'm going to do the LRM-10 because it's a +2. So,
okay. Yeah, easier to hit.
Yeah. So Black Lantern. So it's going to be the same. Same to hit.
All right. And then don't forget, if you hit here, you'll get 2 motive hits.
Yeah.
Which you can do afterwards. So you're going to confirm you got to do the tick first.
5. Yeah, I just did this. That was the
no, but I'm sorry, the M dice.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I forgot that this has 1 M dice. With a 3. I actually get it for once.
So you'll get 2 groups of 2. So the first group hits the 5, and then the second group hits
the 4.
The 4. All right, got it. So you'll get 2 potential motive hits here.
7.
Nope. You need 8 or better. I know. Okay.
Okay.
You've already blown up all the wheels. No. All right.
Okay.
So are you done?
I'm done.
So Valkyrie's down. Centurion's down.
Unless do I want to build up heat?
You already listen. You declare your ticks. That's
fine.
it. You can't go back, Tom. There's no going back.
Good. Well, then I didn't build up heat.
Yeah. So when you shoot a mech, right, you say I'm firing these ticks, and that's what you fire. So you either build up the heat or you don't. Yeah. Can't go back.
Okay. Well, the fire moth can't shoot anything, so we're good.
All right.
Can he though? Is he? He's definitely more than 3 inches.
Yeah, he's probably 5 or 6 inches in.
Probably.
I would love it if he wasn't, but unfortunately for me,
again, it goes both ways.
Yep. Okay. So we'll get into my shooting. I got the Bulldog, this Wolverine, the Valkyrie's last breath there, and the Crusader. So, all right, we'll see. All right, so I'm starting out with the Bulldog here. I'm gonna fire at the Black Lantern. That's all I can do really. Actually, do me a favor. Measure to the Kit Fox. I think he's out of range. But am I within 21 of that Kit Fox?
Yeah, we're at 20 inches.
I'm going to shoot the Kit Fox.
Okay.
Now, the Kit Fox TMM is actually 2, right, Tom? It says 3, but it didn't sprint.
Yeah, it must have fallen.
Yeah, I think it just, no big deal. All right, so I'm going to fire at the Kit Fox with the Bulldog. So I should have said that it was 2 inches for the forest then. I'm just kidding. So 3, 4, 5. I need a 9. Either way, it's going to suck. But here we go. Come on, Bulldog.
Ooh. Oh.
All right. Now, because they're support choices, they don't get edge. So
I saw through the dice and I thought it was a 5.
Yeah, no. I mean, it would have been awesome if it hit, but unfortunately, that is not in the cards for me tonight. So the Valkyrie's last stand, Valkyrie's going to fire across. I mean, I'm kind of going out of order, but it doesn't matter because he can only hit the Battle Cobra. But Valkyrie's going to go for the Kit Fox. All right.
The endless battle between these two.
I mean, it is indeed the endless battle. Let me get the control
endless
panel
battle
out of the range here.
ends this turn.
It could. I mean, it would be great. But
like our head for head. The other.
I don't like the head for head because I dented your head. You ripped mine off. 2, 4, and you said we're at medium range.
Yeah, 12 inches. Yep.
I think I need a 4, Tom.
It sounds about right.
Let me I need a 4.
Okay.
Miraculously, I get it. I do not get that.
Okay.
Just 2 points.
Arm.
This is 3 points of damage. To the left arm.
Okay. So 3 points. You get 1 crit.
I don't care. This is insane.
Okay.
That guy. I'm glad you're dead. You do not deserve to be piloting a battle.
Was he the same pilot from the other game?
He was.
Because he crushed it on that other game.
I don't think he did much. Did he?
I seem to remember him being a huge problem for me. So
I think he was one of one of the ones that came on at the end. He didn't do anything.
He
just
scored.
Showed up.
He scored. He's like the one mech that scored, right?
Nah, I don't remember.
Okay, whatever.
Oh no! I'm thinking of game 1. He wasn't in game. He wasn't in the city match.
No, he was in game 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was getting confused too.
Yeah,
but
he hadn't done anything.
Yeah, maybe I don't think it's.
He is garbage. I'm gonna save this for the end because that's epic. I'm gonna fire at the Battle Cobra. Twin Artemis guided LRM-15s. 2, 3, 4. I need 8s.
On a medium mech, that's brutal.
It is.
Okay.
I mean, have I hit you at all this game? It sure doesn't feel that way.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to ruin my luck.
Wolverine against the Arctic Cheetah. I'm firing everything, guys. Okay. Building up a point of heat here. So, first things first.
Oh, you're building up heat? You're going for it.
We're going to start with the ERPPC. So, he is skill 2. I jumped, so I'm basically a 4. You're an 8. So, I need 8s. So for my medium pulse laser, I need a 6. And I'm also going to punch you with my left arm. Just because.
Wait a minute. Oh no! Let's fix this. He lost a TMM for his heat. Put him down to a 3.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
I could remember that. Okay, perfect.
So 7s and 5s. That's a huge difference, Tom.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference.
I didn't want to do that, but it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, unlike running and hiding the whole game and scoring lots of points. All right, here we go.
Kill 2 your mechs.
7s and 5s. Here we go. So PPC.
Yes.
SRM 6 hits. This is streak 6. It's actually as powerful as PPC.
Yeah.
4 points of damage going to the torso.
To the torso. Okay, 4
so points.
You get a crit chance, but I'm not dead, and I'm not in force withdrawal.
I do not get a crit.
Okay.
ER medium laser. I need a 7. I get it.
Shoot.
Location, Tom.
Okay. Not a torso, please. Not a torso. 6.
It's a torso.
No.
No. You're like,
He's
yes,
dead.
no, he's dead. I punched him. Damn, I missed. All right, well, I got the Arctic Cheetah. I got one. It's a consolation prize.
Yeah.
20% of your force destroyed, just like that. I mean, meanwhile, my guys are in smoking ruin. All right, so that's all I can do. I'm so disappointed the Crusader keeps missing these long-range shots. I mean, those 15s can be so devastating. Just it hurts. It really hurts, missing by 1. And I'm down to 2 mechs. And a crippled bulldog and then a bulldog.
Yeah.
We'll go into turn 6. We'll see what happens. This was turn 5, right?
Yeah.
This was turn 5. I'm losing track.
Turn 5 is always just nuts.
It's always nuts. So we'll go into turn 6. We'll see what we can do.
Man, I was really hoping you weren't going to chase the Arctic Cheetah.
It's too juicy.
I thought, you're not going to go in the woods. You're not going to go deeper in the
No.
woods. You're going to go for the easy guy out in the open. But
Nope. Not going to do it, Tom.
Too smart.
I'm going to run it down. Yeah, well, we'll see. It's still 4 zip. Clans are winning, holding off. and slowly picking apart these Crucis Lancers, but turn 6, it will either be telling, and the tide will turn, the battle will stall, something's going to happen, so stay tuned, guys. Not going to want to miss it. Turn 6, Tom. Destroyed mechs litter the battlefield here. So we've got the Valkyrie down, the Centurion still standing, head gone, just decapitated.
Still scaring me.
And now the Arctic Cheetah smoldering.
Causing a forest fire.
Causing a forest fire. It's about to happen. Only you can prevent forest fires, Tom. So I lost initiative. Shocking. I've won 1 of the 6 turns so far.
1, 2, I think.
I won 1. Turn 1 doesn't count.
Okay.
So I'll tell you real quick here what I did. This bulldog advanced a little bit this way. That bulldog limped ahead.
Exploited a loophole in movement rules.
There's no. Everybody knows this, Tom. Tom was surprised to find out that heat penalties do not affect your jump movement, but some people don't know that. It's true, but it does not. It doesn't affect your jump TMM either. It only affects your ground movement.
Yeah, that's the jump TMM. That's a surprising part.
Well, you know, it's just like your thrusters, man. I'm just cooking. I'm cooking. Yeah. I'm contesting currently. I'm controlling 4. I'm controlling 3. I'm controlling 5 at this moment. This could be a 2-point turn, but I feel like stuff's gonna die, so we'll see. Tell us what you did.
I conceded the points. I am
playing the long game.
Yeah, I said I wanted to make sure I didn't expose myself. Again, it seems like I'm winning, but
like
literally,
a flash man.
Yeah, no joke. It seems like I'm winning, but one shot can take out one of my mechs, like very easily. So I focused on trying to keep them out of range of the big weapons that I could, and hopefully firing down this bulldog and that Wolverine, and that'll basically, you can't.
It'll be hard for me to come back from that.
Yeah, I'll be able to start getting points again. Oh, and then I ran my fire moth up. He's out of range of the bulldog, and that was the point, and he's over the hill from the big guy.
Thing motors. I mean, I had 4 level changes
20,
and like
20.
So many inches of woods, and still made it there.
And we did that math together.
We did
it.
Yeah, we did it. We did it together. So I'm gonna start shooting.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna roll right into the massacre. And I believe we measured Bulldog to Battle Cobra, and we said that they're at long range. But we did not measure Bulldog to Black Lantern, did we?
Long range. 13. So long range. I can do that on camera. Yeah. Okay. I can be a lot more precise with it too if you want.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, they're almost an inch off.
I believe you. Now, the Wolverine can't see the Black Lantern, and vice versa. All right. Okay.
That was intentional, yeah.
But the Wolverine can see the Battle Cobra.
Yeah, and they're at extreme range, I think.
Yeah, I believe that is correct.
Yep, 24.
Okay. So I need to be smart with my shots here. So here we go. 3, 6. I would need an 11
through woods.
Through woods, forget it. I'm sure everything at the Battle Cobra. So 3, 5. It's a clear shot. I need a 9. Here we go. Ooh, I get it.
Wow.
3 points of damage. Oh, Bulldog's paying off. It's gonna be torso.
Okay.
Not bad. Well done, little Bulldog. All right. So next up, I am going to fire.
Might as well fire the big one. So it's the only thing.
Wolverine. Well, that's what you think.
Oh, why did I say that?
That's what you think, Tom.
Oh, what, indirect fire or something?
I can do some indirect fire and that fire moth.
Okay.
I could do it. I think I need like 14s to hit, but let me see. So Wolverine's going to ERPPC across. Actually, am I in range of that nerd herd over here?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in range of that, you should be in range of this. 19, 20, yeah.
19, 20. I would be shooting through a little bit of woods, though.
Yeah, you're at 20.
Yeah, I'd be shooting through 2 inches of woods. All right, we're just going to go for the Battle Cobra. So I'm going to need a 4 because I jumped, 5, 6 because of your TMM, 10 with range. That's been the story of my night.
It's a good roll though. 8's better than 3.
2, 4, 8. Twin LR M15s coming out of the Crusader into the Battle Cobra.
I can't look. Just roll. Look how I'm gonna look. I'm looking. You got it.
Got an 8. I got an 8. For the first time tonight, guys, I actually landed a hit from the Crusader. Now this is a beefy shot. It's 6 plus M2 with a max of 10. Artemis guided, so 4s will count. Unbelievable.
Ooh.
Double 5s.
Okay.
6 point going into the torso.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it is. Yep.
It's dead.
Battle Cobra. Yep.
All right, so that finally pays off. That could be big.
Yeah.
Now let me just check here. I think everything shot. Right, we know that these are out of range. The Bulldog to the Fire Moth. Centurion's dead. That's,
I'm up.
I don't have anything else. Tom, you're up. So guys, we'll go to the other side of the table. We'll see if Novacat can retaliate here.
First up on Novacat's side will be the Black Lantern.
I have no TMM, but you're shooting through about an inch of woods.
Right, so +1.
Yeah, essentially just +1.
So the first one will be at a +2. So I am 4.
Oh,
5.
God. This is, yeah.
I get a 7. And that is a tick of 4 to the torso. Or the 8, I'm sorry. Because I don't know what that
Right, 4 to the left side. Got it. I'll
left
mark
side?
the motive hits for last.
So frustrating. And then it's a +2. Same one. Okay. I get that. And
Just, was it 5s you need to hit?
yeah, 5s.
Yeah.
And then I have a 4 will not. No Artemis, so no hit, right?
No.
So just one tick of 2 to the 6.
All right, that goes internal. So it's going to be a motive hit and a critical hit, Tom.
What am I rolling for? It doesn't matter.
8 or better still.
Okay,
So
so that'll be the crit.
yeah, it doesn't
I guess.
confirm. Yep.
Okay, and then 2 motive hits.
Are you done shooting all your weapons?
No. Should I
Yeah,
wait?
might as well shoot all your weapons before we do, because I'm tracking you. So far, you have 2 motive hits. And
Okay.
you can just roll them all.
And the last one is at a +4 to hit. So 4, 6, 7. 7s. And I get it. And that'll be a tick of 5 to the 7.
That is to the front, and you said it's tick
Jeez.
of 5.
That is the worst.
Oh, by the
grouping
way,
of whatever.
By
That's
the way,
so
we vehicles also need to make control checks, right? So last round it took so much damage it didn't need to make a control check. We did that off camera. It did pass. It's gonna have to make another one now because you just did what, 5, 7, 14.
yeah. What are the groupings there for numbers?
So
Is
front
it like
front's 4 and 7.
what is that? That's ridiculous. Why aren't mechs like that? It's easier to kill a mech than it is a tank. That's such BS.
Well, they have no structure. They have no structure. They have 2 points on every location.
whatever. I hate it. I hate
hates
vehicles.
tanks.
I
It's so
hate them
good.
so much.
They're damage soaks, dude.
Oh.
So if you're done shooting
Yeah.
all your weapons, you have 3 motive hits.
Miss. Oh no, I got it. I got 1.
Well, it's immobilized. So
And then I got a 10. So
all right. So it's immobilized.
but I can't kill it with motive hits. Yeah.
You just keep shooting its wheels off. No, you can't kill it with motive hits, unfortunately.
And it
but
can't like
it's
force
immobilized
withdrawal
now,
or
so it's going to
something.
be basically -2 to hit. So it's
And
going to
it
be a lot
can't
easier
cap
to hit.
anything, right?
Yeah. What's that?
And it won't be able to move to cap anything.
Won't be able to move, and it's substantially easier to hit. Yeah.
Okay. So next up, I'll do the Kit Fox into the Wolverine.
Okay.
So they're at, what did we say, long
They're at
range?
long.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget you get the head hit, so you're basically skill 5.
Yep.
And I jumped 5, 6, 7, 8.
10s.
Yeah, 10s. And that includes the pilot hit, yeah.
Yep. 9. I don't get it. So let me just make sure that that's right. So I'm at a 5 because of the pilot hit.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus range, which is 0 for the Gauss.
No. So it didn't matter.
Okay. Oh, you needed 11 or something.
Yeah. Actually, it's probably unhittable. Actually, yeah. It would have been over. I forgot it was a +4. Oh no, that's extreme. It's a +2.
Yeah, +2.
Okay, so
Would have been hit. Could have been.
that would have been
Would have been the odds of like getting a head kill on a fresh Centurion.
Yeah. Okay, last up.
Battle Cobra.
Yeah.
Battle Cobra 2. I'm sorry, who? Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at extreme.
Okay.
I'll double check it.
So that's a +2. So I'm at a 5.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Need a 9. Pulse lasers galore.
I get it. I get a 9. So that's 7 points of damage.
This is a dying breath here for
course.
the right arm. 2, 4, 6, 7. Right arm is blown off. So no PPC, no ER medium.
But no crit.
But no crit. The Wolverine still stands. Only has a medium pulse laser and an SRM6
Yeah,
though.
but
So.
I wanted to get him in force to draw so he couldn't cap that.
Right. Anything else to shoot?
Nah, that's all.
All right. So we got the Battle Cobra down. We pick up 2 points.
Yeah.
But it's still a 4-2 lead going into turn 7. I think turn 7 is going to determine which way this battle goes. I've got an immobile bulldog. I've got a fresh bulldog. I don't know. Could go either way. Your Black Lantern's not really damaged, is it?
See, it's a little damaged.
Yeah.
But if I had, I didn't realize that was in woods because I would have moved the Black Lantern in. I thought that was all open terrain, and so I didn't move into it.
Well, in fairness, you rolled a 9.
It's fine.
You would have missed anyway.
Yeah.
Because
No, I mean, I would have been able to shoot your Wolverine with my Black Lantern. It's stupid.
Well, that would have been dangerous, if I do say so myself.
That was such a stupid move.
So I actually think that was a good move. Because where would you put your Black Lantern? Here?
Yeah, probably.
You know, then you would have opened yourself up to this.
Yeah.
You know?
Which would have been fine. I mean...
I don't know, dude. He's got twin SRM4s at 12 inches. I thought you were trying to keep him out of medium range of the Bulldog.
Nah. I mean, yeah, whatever. It was a move. It was the thing I made. I did it. It's done.
Did it, it's done. Alright, so turn 7?
Turn 7 it is, yeah.
Alright, here it comes. It's turn 7. Turn 7. It's true. It's like the viewers, it's mere seconds, Tom, but for us it's an eternity. Movement phase took a little bit of time, lots of thinking going on here. I lost initiative. I just moved this Bulldog a little bit. That one's immobilized. Crusader stood still, and the Wolverine moved around, and I was trying to, I think, put more distance between me and it. Close more distance between me and his mech, so I'm not sure that was a great idea because I'm missing half my weapons, but I'm here. So Tom, what about you?
Yeah, there's not much I can do. I only have 3 mechs left. So I moved the Kid Fox behind. I'm trying to get around the 6. I got the Fire Moth closer to 1, but out of range of most fire. I'm an extreme to this Bulldog, so I'm going to fire at the Bulldog. Extreme range, just try to pip it. It's immobilized, so it's easier to hit.
Yep.
And then the Black Lantern, I need to dislodge the Wolverine, but I also can't expose myself because that's my last somewhat stable mech.
Yeah.
So this is do or die. If I don't get rid of that Wolverine, we're going to be tied for points and I'm going to lose. If I can keep it a 1, I might be able to get 2 and stay ahead.
Yeah.
But there's not much I can do about that thing, unfortunately. So,
all right, we'll see what happens. We'll roll into shooting. I don't have many shots here. This Fire Moth placed in such a way that there's woods kind of blocking the angles of fire, and it's out of range from the Bulldog that does have clean line of sight. So I can't shoot that guy. This Bulldog can turret twist and try to shoot through woods, but there's more than 3 inches of woods there. So I can't even do that. Kit Fox out of line of sight. So the only shots I have are the Crusader and the Wolverine into this Black Lantern. That's all I can do. Could be devastating. I could miss horribly. So skill 2, 4. We're at short range. There is 2 inches of woods between us, right? Yeah. So I basically 2, 4. I need a 6 to hit. I only have a streak 6 and a medium pulse laser. So streak 6 first. Is that right? Tom measuring the woods.
We're 2.5.
We're 2.5, so it's gonna be +3. So I'm gonna need 7s.
Sevens,
because you do round up. I need 7s to hit. Lots of trees. It's fall, thick foliage.
Doesn't really matter.
All right, so get the streak 6. Location is torso.
How much damage is that?
That's 4.
Okay.
And then the medium pulse laser hits because that is -2 for the pulse, but that is only 2 points of damage also in the torso. Now the Crusader, basically skill 1 because it's stationary, firing over the trees, but extreme range it needs 7s. I get it. 2 M dice, Tom. This is do or die. All right, so we get it. So
Making
group
it
of
rain.
6 and a group of 4.
Ejecting!
You do get to shoot back.
Yep, let's go into this.
Tom wants to go right into it.
Yeah.
So Black Lantern firing at the Wolverine.
Yep.
Can you claim retribution here?
Yeah. So I get
You
the
hit?
first tick, yep.
Okay, got it. So group of 2 and a group of 1. 7, that's torso. 3, that is right arm. So it's both into the torso.
You
So
want me to switch here?
you wanna take do the duty? All right. So I can mark here. So that's 2 pips into the torso, Tom. I only have 3 left on the torso. My structure's already damaged because you went through the backside. What do you got now? ER large?
Yeah. Get it. 10. 4 damage to the 9.
Says left leg. The left leg is destroyed, Tom. That mech is going to go down. Now the pilot automatically takes damage from the fall as it is just uncontrolled, and now you get to roll for 2 points of damage. 2d6. 3. That's right arm. That goes to the torso. So 2 more to the torso.
Okay. Last tick is at a still +0. Get it.
Can you, Tom? Energy, Tom. Believe.
To the 9.
That's left leg. Transfers up into the torso. How much damage?
5.
Wolverine finally is destroyed. That Wolverine took a beating. Tom is displeased with the Wolverine. Hates it.
The Fire Moth has 2 extreme range shots.
At the immobile bulldog.
Yeah, so it's at 7 to hit.
Okay. You
Is
factor
it a
in -2 to hit.
So it's 5s. I hit with the first one. That's an M1 dice I need. I get it.
So 2 groups of 1.
Yeah. To the head, or 12. I don't know.
That is to the turret, which goes internal.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to roll the other one, or do you roll the other location?
Sure. To the 8.
All right. So 8 is the right side. All right.
So
You want to roll the roll
Crit
the
first.
roll the crit. Yeah.
no crit.
Okay.
And then 2 motives.
Just
1, so I get a motive.
yeah. You get what's already immobilized, right? So
Doesn't matter. Okay. And then the last.
correct.
One
The
more.
last hits.
Got it.
I got the M dice.
I
Get it. So 2 groups of 1. Can you finish this
To
off?
the 6.
To the 6, Tom. It is destroyed. So LRM's raining in on this wounded bulldog. So 2 more Crucis Lancers units destroyed, Tom. But that valuable Black Lantern in sweet retribution, head for head, taken out there in the forest. So we are going to lick our wounds and figure out what's going on, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so here we are. It is turn 8 on David. The game is not over. But it's
This game will never be.
This game's never going to be over. So here's what happened. I lost initiative. We did some moving. I actually, by moving, I mean I did move.
We did some theoretical movement.
Tom got his fire moth in a position where, you know, there's blocking intervening woods. I can't see it with the Crusader. And then his Kit Fox came around here, around the back, and is out of range of the Crusader.
Right.
So what happens is there's no shots. Turn 8's over. I score 1 point, right, from the 3 to 4 tandem.
Yeah.
Tom positioned next turn to score
6 and 1.
right, and it's turn 9. So what happens is next turn, I mean I'm not gonna move, I can't move.
Right, you would have to dislodge, you'd have to give up a point.
I'd have to give up, and if I give up a point, then Tom goes ahead, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
So Tom can move here and cover. And go prone.
Yeah, so that's what we worked out theoretically. Yeah. The only other thing you could do would be, and this is something you could give up the point and try to shoot down the fire moth.
Could do it.
Which you could probably do. But then the game's going to be over by the time you get back to it.
The game's gonna be over.
And if you don't kill it,
if I have a
high TMM,
what you do?
yeah,
You have a 5.
I need a 5, yeah.
Right, so I mean, I would need just like natively, like at a minimum a 9, potentially an 11 to hit you.
Yeah.
So when
And you would potentially let me win if you did that.
I potentially.
And would Aaron do that?
I would never do it.
I don't think Aaron would do that.
So guys, it's really funny, but after all the carnage, this is, I mean, mathematically like ending in a draw.
Yeah, we're both going to be at 4 points.
Right, basically, well, 4 points, right, and then it goes to 5 by turn 10.
Yeah.
And then the game ends. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like because that Kit Fox is so small, you know, you move behind the hard cover.
Yeah.
Right.
So
and
we
then
can go prone.
Right, that's a very legal move. You know, you go prone. There's not enough of your mech visible, for me to get an angle on it. So that's crazy. And it really came down to
that.
This awful scrum in the woods.
Yeah, well, and actually and taking out that bulldog with the fire moth. Because if not, you might have been able
to shoot him. Right. Yeah. So lots of neat stuff here. This was a good one.
Roll 2 dice. See if you could have got that. You need like a 10 or something. See if you got a 10.
To hit what? The fire moth?
Yeah, I'm just
Tom
curious
wants to know.
Well, how did the dice gods feel? Okay.
Just about perfectly average, Tom.
Oh, an 11.
You dodge.
I dodge.
All right, so guys, we're wrapping this one up here on the battlefield of David. Stick around, we'll close it out, and get right into the after-action report. All right, here we are on the battlefield of David. The forces of Alpha Galaxy, Clan Novacat, facing off against the 9th Crucis Lancers in 3 absolutely brutal narrative battles. And it couldn't have ended better, in my opinion. The Crucis Lancers, the desperate gambit, trying to get across the battlefield to the Novacat dropship, and it just ends in a stalemate. So what happens? The Novacat possibly just retreating off-world, licking their wounds, realizing that service to the dragon just not worth it, Tom. Maybe the Crucis Lancers doing the same, but you know, on the same side, wondering if David worth all of the blood. So guys, stick around for the after action report. It's coming right up. All right, guys, there it is, the third and final installment of this narrative campaign.
Or is it?
In the books. Or is it, right? I mean, could come back for more. This was a really fun finish to, I think, the inaugural pilot episode of, you know, the narrative campaigns.
Yeah.
Again, you know, your brainchild.
Carnage.
Right? What's that?
I say carnage.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Carnage. Love it.
I mean, even the last one when you played against Dan was
Carnage.
Carnage.
Yeah. That was more one-sided though. This was like across the board.
Oh my
Just-
god. I had I had one mech left.
Right, and
Just Apex and her undamaged Crusader,
I had
just raining missiles.
a 30 pound
30 pounder, lightweight, featherweight.
Feather, yeah. Super flyweight? I don't even know.
Super flyweight.
Is that what it is? What's like the lightest weight
I don't
class for
know.
boxing?
I thought it was featherweight, but maybe not.
Might be. You're usually right. What did you think?
Well, so a couple things.
I'll tell you what I know. I'm kidding.
Let me tell you what I know. So
Yeah.
a couple of things. Number one, I had to go to the rules and make sure that I wasn't cheating on the Wolverine. And it is, in fact, when it's less than 50%, they go into force withdrawal. It's less than 50% of their starting structure rounded up. So for the Wolverine, he was good. But
Structure in the center torso or all over?
No, just torso. Yeah,
Right,
just
right.
torso.
That's okay. That's what I
So
thought.
he was just hovering there. Could have been bad, but it was good. That Wolverine was a beast. The second rules
Splashing
thing
everywhere.
is that when we picked our forces tonight, so we actually evolved our concept of how we build formations. Tom and I have been very busy at work in the laboratory, as I like to call it.
When you build it out, I think the idea is that like one member of your party really maybe has an idea and they want everybody to play it.
Mm-hmm.
You still get to pick the mechs that go into it, right?
Yeah, you get
If
to build
you
your own
want.
force.
Yeah, it could be all dictated but the framework's there.
Yeah.
In terms of this fight, though,
Yes.
love the board layout.
Thanks. Thanks. It was your idea.
I wanted, whatever. I wanted a lot of woods. I had this vision. You threw out there, you're like woods or hills or this or that, and I was like, oh, woods. I'm clanner. I'm lighter than you. I was thinking about the initiative, and I was thinking about the TMMs, and I was like, that's going to be brutal for him. If he's chasing me through the woods, or if
it was brutal.
Yeah, and I had a couple ideas of how it might go with the supply line, right?
Yeah,
What's the name of this one?
Supply chain.
Yeah, supply chain.
Something. One of those two.
This didn't work out the way I maybe thought it would a little, but I thought like, I'm going to be able to sort of corner his mechs one-on-one in the woods, or maybe two-on-one, and really like gang up on you because you'll be blocked from, because I'm so much faster. I can sort of target mechs that maybe stray a little far. And I sort of did that over here.
You did with the Wolverine.
Yeah, we sort of, I focused over there. But I loved that. Loved the dropship. The V1, I think that's like one of the first ones.
Yeah, you got that from Hardware, I think.
Yeah, back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
And
but, yeah, you played it really well. Yeah, and when we were talking off camera, I think, about it, but my thought was like I needed to play aggressively to bank points in the early part so that I could back off and play conservatively once you got in range and I was really vulnerable. And that's sort of what I thought I'd be able to give up a couple points, get you into where you're scoring so that you're exposed, and then I could kill you. But that Wolverine, man, splash everywhere. I mean, he must not have had a single armor piece left on his body.
Nothing left.
Like,
there was just nothing left except for the pilot, just sitting in the cockpit.
The one pivotal thing I did wrong that maybe could have changed it, I don't think it would have, because no matter what, there was nothing I was doing to that mech.
The Crusader, yeah.
The Crusader
was
was it was
awesome
a beast.
model and beastly.
But if I hadn't sprinted my
The
Arctic
Arctic
Cheetah, I could have probably killed the Wolverine in like a shot for shot. I thought getting the TMM up one more maybe would help, but I was kidding myself. Like, no matter what, all you needed was like one hit on that thing because it was pretty messed up. Yeah. So if I wouldn't have ran and I would have just walked, I still split it up. You would have went after it anyway because it was damaged. And then I probably could have gotten a kill shot on the Wolverine. Or further crippled it, maybe knocked it down.
Yeah.
And that could have... Then you'd maybe be 1 point down. I think that would have made you play maybe more aggressively, and then it probably would have ended up the same way. Maybe...
Oh, no, I think you would have won because that allowed me the double cap, you
went up 2 points. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was big. I mean, the Wolverine was your kryptonite.
Yeah.
And that was my
always is.
star
I'm just
performer.
gonna say.
It's a tough mech. They're notoriously difficult to bring down. And this one lived up to the name. I mean,
the other mistake,
you shot it through the back, right? Like into the chest. I'm shooting it in the front. Arms blown off, like leg blown off. Dude was missing an arm, a leg. Like fantastic, classic Wolverine. and I will agree with you. I actually didn't realize until after I moved that you sprinted. I was like, this Wolverine's gonna die. I'm just going for it. I'll tell you the other thing, deploying the Wolverine with jump jets in the woods was brilliant. Like, that was good for me.
They were great there. Yeah, you got them right through.
I've never jumped mechs more than this game. The Valkyrie and the Wolverine were just hopping all over the place. Wolverine especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting.
The one other mistake I made, I just want to throw it out there.
Tell me.
Or what I think was that freaking bulldog. I shouldn't have. They just take so much fire. I could have killed that Wolverine if I hadn't been shooting at it.
Yeah.
Like, I maybe even could have been firing at your
Crusader.
Crusader, sorry.
That's fine.
Your Paladin Crusader. I could have maybe been putting damage on that. But at the same time, the immobilization of it, that was key, because then you couldn't cap that and get your Wolverine away to put more pressure on, yada, yada, yada.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Just never know.
It was really good, though. You played great. I knew once the midpoint came up, the Crusader, you played really well.
I was very patient with it to get it in the right spot before I stopped sprinting.
Yeah.
Which I think helped a lot.
And I don't know what I could have done against it.
Avoid it. I mean,
I think and that was my thought. Like, I was like, man, I really want to clear the side out because there's so much tree cover. I could potentially cover, but then you're up on a hill, you're negating all that tree cover, and my plan, that didn't work out. And that really, it was a great positioning, so good job.
Well, I missed a lot of those shots with the twin 15s early in the game, but once I started connecting, right, that's like, I got lucky on that battle code. Again, it's always like an 8 or something I needed. I got lucky on that. I connected. I was able to deliver that knockout blow, and that was huge, because if I would have missed that shot, it's a different game.
Right, yeah, I would have, yeah.
But it was good. I mean, it was a draw, right? It was a great game. Like, again,
a draw on turn 8.
On turn 8, right.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like you had very strong early momentum. You did play to your plan. I mean, I had some ugly dice rolls, but and then you got the head kill. I thought I was done with the Centurion out of the fight, because the goal with that was to push up the gut. Right. And they're pretty tough. They're resilient. I mean, I don't know. It might have fallen to fire because they're not that tough, but it's tough enough. But the Wolverine won the game for me. It tied you up long enough that allowed me to score that triple
kill my
triple
mechs
point.
while I'm
it
trying.
Killed your Arctic Cheetah.
I
had
had
in
to
position where exactly.
I had to put them out so I could get shots on it.
And like you said, the dice gods giveth, the dice gods taketh away. But I mean, I don't think anybody had any edge left at all.
My fire moth did.
Oh, they didn't. Yes, the fire moth.
Oh, your tank doesn't have edge.
No, they don't have the support choices. Don't get it. So that's fantastic.
So 1 point of edge.
That's it. Everybody's just burning it. And like that head kill on the Centurion, and I'm like, why did I waste edge like Kevin? Why did I waste on a light out shot, guys?
Dude, I don't know.
I was trying to take out that backfield, but
it was worth it. Yeah,
I don't think so. Because those head kills, they come in, and I'm just like, why? Why, guys? Yeah. Anyway, well, it was a great game.
Head kill?
What's that?
Should you be allowed to edge a head kill?
Oh, totally.
They're so epic, though.
I mean, in the MechWarrior Destiny role-playing game, there's these other things called plot points, and you have to spend them when you get a headshot in order to actually do a headshot, or it's like a glancing blow or something. But we don't do that. We don't do that. Yeah. I mean, they're devastating enough, and they can happen and not kill the mech. As evidenced by your Kit Fox.
Yeah, I mean, that was the other thing, man. Getting that pilot damage was brutal.
So we've been talking about some revisions to the core rules of Battletech Destiny.
Yeah.
So some of the feedback we've been getting is, leadership and guts kind of pale in comparison to tactics. Yeah. I disagree on leadership, as evidenced by my use of it tonight, right, with the Wolverine. That was clutch, where I remember you sort of split your dudes. That's when I killed the Arctic Cheetah.
You would have done it anyway.
No, you would have moved after me on both of those units.
Oh, that's okay. Fair enough. Yeah. That could have been a game changer.
Could have been game changing. But guts, I agree, maybe needs a little boost. So Tom and I, actually earlier in the week, were talking about using guts to reduce the penalty of the pilot damage. So like when your pilot takes damage in Destiny, assuming they take 3 boxes.
It's pretty brutal.
Right, they're at a -2. So if you have Guts 1, it'd be a -1. If you have Guts 2, you take no penalty. Like, your dude's just, like, that tough, right?
Yeah. And that's something with, I was just thinking with, like, light mechs, these things,
yeah.
you know.
It makes a huge difference. And, like, it doesn't happen enough where it's going to be, like, imbalancing, right? Because how many times do you, like, fall and take pilot damage or get an ammo explosion and survive it, or get a headshot and survive it? It doesn't happen that frequently, but I think enough that it would make it a little bit more balanced, right? A little more on par with some of the other secondary skills. But anyway, that's all I got. I mean, we've got some exciting stuff coming up. We've got a veteran challenge happening on Patreon right now.
Really cool.
Right now, it's a painting and short story competition.
Yeah. With judges.
With judges.
Pretty cool
with
judges.
celebrity. Let's call them celebrity judges, guys. Colonel Matthew Steiner and Faith McCloskey, both great human beings and both great Battletech fans, and very skilled at their trade. So they're going to be judging that competition. And then also this whole narrative campaign thing. It's going to manifest in a beta rule set on Patreon. And we're not committing to it, but what we think we're going to do is actually start releasing for our regular tier and higher, so the $5 and up tier, is every so often we're going to drop campaign packets. So it's going to include, the missions, basically everything you saw here. Like what the last 3 battle reports that you saw, like the setup of that and what for the story, like everything, that would all be laid out in a PDF for you. And then you could take that and use your Catalyst rule books to basically play out that game. So that would basically just be the framework for you to play through your own narrative campaign. So pretty excited. I'm excited about that, to be honest. So that's what we got cooking.
I love it. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm very excited. So subscribe, leave a comment, head on over to Patreon if you want. Don't forget about Aries Games and Minis. That's where you buy the stuff you play with. You need it. You need it. All the terrain, all the mechs, all the books.
Without it.
Yeah, and some people say you can't live with it. I can live with all of it.
Yeah, I live inside of a box that my mechs were shipped in.
It was big enough.
Yeah.
It was big enough to live in.
It's actually in Aaron's backyard. He doesn't know it. He thinks it's like
trash. It's just a trash, but
it's just like, why is it back?
Yeah.
Did she order more stuff? Yeah.
That makes sense. You can always come in to shower.
Yeah, that's good.
If you want.
I have a YMCA card.
Just go.
I thought this through.
On leg day.
Yeah,
there it is again. All right, so that's all I got. You got anything else, Tom? This was a great
game.
Dude, great idea with the narrative campaign. I'm digging it. I'm looking forward to doing the next one. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
Tom's painting both forces. He's putting the whole thing together. It's going to be, and this one is from the lore.
Yeah,
this one we made
battle,
up.
yeah.
This last one we made up, but the next one is actually from
the
lore.
the whole narrative.
So you lore junkies will be very excited to pick apart everything we do wrong.
Yeah, well, it'll be pretty.
This battle took place at 3:04 p.m. and it was light drizzle, not light flurry.
Yeah, you did not roll on the light flurry table.
I'm just kidding. We love you guys. All right. Other than that, I'm done. Game over. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Always great stuff coming from Death from Above Wargaming. Have a good night.